What about though the Maino episode?
That was good actually. That was very good actually. Yeah. What's the face, D?
Because I'm not allowed to come to the interviews with
Oh.
Nah, let's talk
Wait,
about
hold on, wait. Let me jump in. Let me jump in.
Host.
Let me jump
Today's
in.
host.
Let me jump in. D. So, obviously, there's been a.
Set up business.
So, we let man settle in, you know, let man settle in. So, obviously, D.
Ambush.
And ASB, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And myself, we're all co-hosts on this thing.
Done though.
Obviously, we had a great year. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know.
The year's been full of, you know, great moments.
Yeah, man.
You had crash out moments. You had your moments.
Yeah, allegedly.
You get me? Allegedly.
My mental health, your entertainment. Remember that, yeah?
Well, obviously now, there's been this, as you did bring up the, you know, you're not allowed to come to American interviews.
Oh, yeah. Boy.
I'm saying there's this underlying, the people seem to think there's a little, you know, tension.
What, because I didn't make it to Maino?
Well,
Millyz.
a lot of things.
Millyz as well.
You know what I'm saying?
In a row. Even the Ricks one, you
feel
weren't
like
there.
your absences is because of, you know, might be
Yeah.
because of, you know, some underlying things that might be happening here. Obviously, we're all friends. Allegedly. I was allegedly. We're all friends. That's how we bring it to the podcast.
I thought we was friends.
Oh.
I thought we was friends, man. I thought we was, but we
cool.
might be work colleagues.
Oh. Well, so it's a work colleague thing.
Cool.
So that's it.
Earlier on,
Social.
funny enough, right?
God, talk to me.
I had a misunderstanding about today's filming day, right?
Yeah.
And ASB referred back to a message previously sent in the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ultimately, sometimes I don't always see messages at the time, or I scan over.
No.
No.
No, let him have his peace. Let him have his peace.
Sometimes
Let him
there
land.
is-
Let him
I'll
land.
scan
Let him
them.
land. Let him land.
And sorry, sometimes I read over messages and scan them over and think I saw stuff, didn't always see stuff. Communicate, and see, you thought I was doing that on a tit for tat, but I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not doing that.
Go through.
This is just about me. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
tit for tat.
No, it's not even that.
Okay. Maino or Millyz first?
No. Talk about the messages.
Yeah,
You're
talk
doing.
about
What do you
messages.
mean?
God.
Clear that out, because I ain't landed that one yet.
Okay, cool. So certain times, I can read messages, scan them over, not always taking what was said,
Yeah.
or think I'm gonna come back to it, become a bit sidetracked, something else has happened, that's kind of then jumped into the forefront of my head, and then man kind of forget to circle back. Communication is an issue for me, bro. You get me? Communication is just an issue for me in general. It's a byproduct of a bigger issue,
Okay.
but it's important that I really do everything I can to better it, because boy, good communication or like bad communication could be the death of everything.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
you can. There's no limit to who you can't like fall out with.
No,
or
100%.
Go left with. Like, there's absolutely no limit to who that can go left with if you don't communicate properly.
No, definitely.
So I try to draw the line between intentionally poor communication, which can look like lack of interest or neglect, versus genuine, unintentional lack of communication, where it's like, raw, this isn't
You just kind
due
of
to lack
lost
of
time.
interest. This is just, like time blindness, certain other
Time
things.
blindness, you know.
Yeah, he's just said that's a real thing. You think I made that up? I ain't made that up. That's a real thing.
Alright, cool.
But so, Michael, so in certain times I don't always communicate on point. You're a very direct communicator. You're a very direct communicator. And you're a very consistent communicator. And you do work very hard to even put together these looks in the first place.
Yes.
Which is something I never overlook it. I never look past it. I understand how much of your graft kind of laid the pavement for who we've been able to link up with and what we've been able to do. So fair play to you, bro. Credit to you every time. in terms of the Millyz thing, you can just chuckle him. Take a
Because
bigger.
I'm
Take
just
a
like,
bigger.
bro, let's cut the crap.
In terms of the
Let's do it for.
Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's break it down.
Let me land, and then you can reply.
Yeah,
Because
break it down.
otherwise, you're just gonna give your story for ages. Basically, bro,
Make a change if it was me once, though, innit?
what's that? Make a change if it was me once.
Mm.
What do you mean? I don't get what you mean. What?
Like,
That
you
you're?
get
I
this
don't
from
get
here?
what you mean.
Huh?
I don't get it.
Like I'm gonna go, remember, because like the comment section say that you go long.
No, they say.
Why is the guy long?
No, they say you're long-winded. I just interrupt too much. But anyway, listen.
Fair.
Bomb. When we're on the show,
Fair.
we have our banter.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You slander my grime days or my rap days.
I even remember them.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember them.
That's a form of slander there because he does, right? Because you interviewed me probably about 3 times on your own platform, bro. So you do. So it's all fun and
wow.
games. I get
Oh,
it.
wow.
And do you know what? I like it. It's jokes. It is jokes.
wow.
No, genuinely, it's jokes. Right?
No, it is.
but
It's not looking good, bro.
no, wait, check it. But what happens is me and you, we're cool, bro. Like when I'm saying we're work colleagues, I'm bantering, but we're blessed, bro. We've been patterning up and that. Man, reach back. I ain't seen you even online, bro. I'm thinking, yo, D, I'm gonna do this show. You might as well come, see how you feel. You get me? And then you're back in the game. We're back in the game. What it is, bro, is me and you, we talk offline as well, yeah? So like messages, phone, whatever. And I remember you start hitting them up with the phone call, pictures, looking away on the phone, whether it's in the corridor, on the block.
My phone be ringing, man.
Yeah. Allegedly, right? So what I'm saying is,
Private
you
call.
said to me, I'm gonna keep doing that, bro. Like that's the new thing. And I was like, yeah, do it. And then because we interviewed Cell and Dimples back to back and that, just put hashtag private caller because it just goes with the theme, innit? But we spoke about that, innit? And that was what you was telling me I'm gonna do, right? So I'm like, yeah, do that, man. It's jokes. But in the midst of this, yeah, the Millyz episode, right? Let's start there, yeah. We went to the party with the Made You Think party, the private party, and that.
Don't I know it?
Yeah, and you didn't really want to be there.
Not really, no.
Yeah, and you couldn't.
Wait there, no.
wait, no,
This is
let
a
me land,
pod.
let me land.
No, we're on a pod.
Oh, no, let me land. Let me land. No,
that sounds mad.
no, it's in like you didn't want to be out that night.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Thank
Yeah,
you.
cool,
Thank you.
cool.
So you
Yeah,
was
I
kind
get
of
it, I
like,
get
Yeah, I
it, I get it.
you was kind of like, I'd rather be at home, and I respect that, bro, because I'm a homebody, bro. Like I don't really care about the industry, bro. It's just that Millyz is actually Davy's brethren, and they're my brethren, bro. So it was more like check the man them and that why they're here because they're gonna go back home soon, innit? Obviously, in the midst of it, it was a good opportunity for me to introduce you to the manager. Yeah, C's, big up C's, man. And then obviously, boom, he said to us, to our face, like, yeah, tomorrow, bro, you can do it. Do you get it? Boom, 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 boom. Obviously, their schedule was quite mad. They rejigged it. I was on to you, bro. Hard to get hold of to try and make the time
We're talking
slot.
about Millyz, right?
Yeah. We'll do one at a time.
Millyz.
Because this is the best one,
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
the easiest one.
Okay.
So obviously, I end up getting on the phone with you and I'm trying to say, look, bro, I'm just trying to make it happen, bro. Because you was a bit snappy at me about it. You was having a bad day, you said. Do you remember? I was in the gym and I was like, I get it, bro. If you don't want to do it as well, just say you don't want to do it. But it's good for the channel, bro. So it'll be a good interview. Bearing in mind, I don't actually always like doing one-on-one interviews, bro, with people, bro. Sometimes it's cool. I can do it, but it's not always the best because imagine I'm the one that's booking people, sorting out the cameras, sorting out the mic, sorting out everything. So now I've got to stop being
do a lot, yeah.
Stop being a guy that sets up and then sit down and get into interview mode with no one to bounce off. It's hard. Do you know what I mean? It's a tough challenge.
No, I get it still.
But anyway, that one there, you was like, cool. I was like, you got a busy day because you got commitments, whatever. And then it was looking tight because of the way that your finish time versus getting to the place and whatnot. Anyway, that day got even worse for you. Yeah? It got crazy. It got out of hand, bro. It got so busy that you communicated well, bro, that day. But what ended up happening is we filmed very late. Like, so late that I feel like you could have possibly gone home, showered, and still made it. But, now let me finish, let me land, because I'm not saying that you had to, because it's your life, right? But I also understand the other side of the coin when someone's done out for the day and it's like, it's time to go bed, bro, and I don't really care about this interview no more. So that's what happened, right? Cool. And I'm alright with that, bro, because you checked in with me, bro. Before we even started the interview, you sent me a message and you was like, bro, this is me right now. It's long. Just do it without me. Cool. So we done the interview like early hours of the morning, like 2 till 4 or something, yeah? All of that, cool. Done that, boom. But then the next day, Dee Gully posted a picture on the block on the phone after I posted Milly's picture. Yeah, saying, you know, interview, whatever, boom, boom, boom. And then it leads like China to go in the comments and say like, oh, why are you on the block? Why ASB's in Hollywood? Yeah? Cool. So I see it, and then I replied to him specifically, yeah, saying he couldn't make it, bro, kind of thing, yeah? Boom. Anyway, life goes on. We carry on doing episodes. Boom, in the normal setting.
Everything's all good.
Then we do the yearly wrap-up that came out after Maino, but we filmed it before because I wanted to take Christmas off. Remember, I was like, this year, take Christmas off, whatever, whoopsie-woo. So when we filmed the Maino one now, yeah, you got to remember, I must have been like, we finished the J-Gang wrap-up, and I'm like, bro, Maino's boy, my boy, he's saying from Brooklyn, he's saying it's a goal, it's a green light.
100%.
100%. We're outside, remember, by the van and that, chilling outside. So I'm like, what are you doing tomorrow? You say to me, yeah, I'm free in the morning, bro. I was like, that's good.
No,
then.
I said I don't have work. I said I don't have work.
You said I got.
And then you said sick.
Yeah. Then you said that I could do that and go about my business after. That's what you said. Those were exact words. And I was like, oh, that's great. I'm gonna let you know when I know. So I go home. I get the FaceTime call. It becomes a booking, time wise and all that.
Up until now, I don't know the time yet.
How? We spoke.
At this point, I don't know the time.
Oh, what, when we leave the building,
I
you
know
mean?
that we're gonna do. I know that we are. Now go on.
Yeah,
go on. Actually, go on.
No, because it depends what you mean. If you mean up till now, you do know up till now in real life. But
No,
obviously,
so I'm saying,
yeah.
so on the day. So what I'm saying is, we're at the studio on the day.
Yeah, it's Sunday night.
It's a Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday.
And it's the end of the show on Sunday night.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So it's the end. So I don't know if this is some form of an open secret, but after 120 minutes in front of any camera, I'm about ready to get the fuck out of wherever I am and get to my house.
Yeah, facts.
Because I start to shut down, I start to burn out, and I'm sure for the viewers' entertainment, you can check any episode for about 1 hour, 25 minutes, timestamp, and you can watch the rest, and you'll see me closing my eyes, looking at the clock, like, you'll see it. Like, it's all on the table, it's on the table. Like, this is what happens. It's not, I don't choose to do it.
Yeah, it just
End
so
of the
happens.
day, little conditions I deal with, and it's just my business. So, by the time we get to the end of the show, yeah, I love all the post-show dialogue and all the you know, but at the same time,
trying to get out.
burned out. So you asked me, did I have work the next day? And I said, no, I don't have work the next day. I don't, you know, which is the truth, because I'm instinctively truthful. It's not, I didn't think, oh, you know what, let me try and protect myself against any obligations tomorrow and not let it be known that I'm off. No, I'm very much off. So then it was like, okay, cool, because we might get an interview with Maino. Just need to reason with him and make it all happen and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then it was like, all right, cool. And then it was, I think it was a thing where it was like, okay, when I know, I'm going to let you know. And it was like, all right, cool. And then later that night, he messaged me back.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, we've got it booked in. And it was essentially in the morning. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you what time I was picking up the cameraman.
Yeah.
What time I was heading over there.
Yeah.
Woo. And then you was like, where is it?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't know for sure yet, but I'm going to find out. It's near, and I said, it's near woo as a landmark. But you get me. And then I hit you back at 2 in the morning with the postcode. And then you was like 11 a.m. ? And I'm like, yeah, bro. And you read it. And then in the morning at 9, I'm like, morning.
What's the 11 a.m.?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You said 11 a.m. ?
Okay.
For the
this
interview.
Is the night before.
Yeah. So then I'm like, I'm reaching at 11:12 to set up. But I said this at 10:30 because you hadn't responded to my morning the hour before. So I was kind of letting you know that if you are running late, there's a little window here because I'm running 15 minutes late anyway.
But I hadn't seen the message prior to that, right?
I can check.
I'm
You saw it. You saw the morning message before it, 10:16. So you still had time there, like if you wanted to come, kind of thing. And then obviously I'm like, Wagwan at 11:30, are you coming? Because I hadn't started yet. And everything just got read and no reply. And then obviously I thought, oh, right, I'm mad. Because if I had known that you definitely couldn't make it, Airz could have came because he was off work as well. And then it would have been better for man to organise, yeah? But I kind of felt like disrespected, bro, with the reading and no reply thing, even if you don't want to come. I felt like it's like you said, communication, bro, is key. Can make anyone fall out of anyone. And it's kind of, I just thought, raw blood. But then I thought, don't worry about it. At the time, my pops ain't too well as well. I've got to go back, sort some stuff out, get it done. So I'm just like, cool, don't worry about it, just let it go. You get me, it's Christmas time. Take Christmas off, start again in the new year fresh. But then I saw you post another picture on the phone.
When we had the interview with Millyz, right?
And then, wait 1 second, and then Chida.
Alright, you first.
And then Chida pops back up in the comments. It's like,
again,
why are you always in the trenches? Free Dee Gully. Why are you not at the Hollywood settings? And then I still left it. Yeah? Did I leave it or not? I didn't say nothing. All I said to you was all now, nothing. That's all I messaged you. Didn't moan, nothing. Then you DM'd me the other night. And you said to me, I didn't start this rumour, by the way, but word on the curb is that you don't get invited to the American interviews.
Yeah, I was just trying to be fun.
So yeah, but your comedy is kind of.
I started it, it's not on the curb.
Huh?
It's not really the word on the curb still.
It's not really the.
It's not really the word.
So it leads me to just ask you. One, it's a double-loaded question, by the way. I'm not trying to get onto you to have beef or nothing. It's done now.
Oh.
You know what I mean? We can move forward with it. But what I'm trying to say is, boom.
We'll have an open conversation about it.
Yeah, literally. So it's a double-loaded question, right? The double-loaded question is this, bro. Sometimes I notice that Dee Gully enjoys podcasting without guests sometimes. More than when there's a guest. Sometimes. Depending on the guest. But sometimes I feel like you enjoy these ones more than interviewing, yeah? Secondly, that's just an observation. Secondly, you might not be interested in interviewing these guys, or it might just be a coincidence and you just don't feel good today. But I don't know. I don't even know. So it's kind of like a loaded question.
So yeah, man. So essentially, it's a couple things. In terms of the Millyz, yeah, because I can't skate past that. So, in terms of the Millyz interview, as far as I was concerned, right, I made it clear that I had work that day. I'd started very early in the morning and didn't have a specified finish time, because in a day you're going to finish when you finish, right? But I know that I have a tendency to not communicate properly and whatnot, so I was genuinely trying to make sure I made an effort to keep the communication going. Now, ASB, right? ASB's a very persistent guy, bro. Yeah?
Very.
Part of ASB's secret to success is to not take no for an answer. And I'm sure, and I know him well enough at this point to know that it permeates through him. Does not like taking no, has a plan, wants to see it through, determined individual, whatnot. All of which is, pretty cool. But throughout the day, this is where it goes. See, this is where my thing is. I've kind of known for about half the day that is looking like a tall task that day. Because I'm having, it's not just that I'm having a long day at work. I'm having a long, stressful day at work.
Yeah.
So I'm having a long, stressful day at work that I have no idea when it's going to finish. Right? So by the time it's all said and done, I'd worked about 15 hours, most of which had been stressful. I don't necessarily respond well to stress.
Yeah.
I hadn't had any break, so there'd been no nourishment, no drink, food, absolutely nothing. And this is combined with the fact that throughout the day, I'm keeping the communication line open,
still chatting,
letting you know how the day's going. By the end of the day, no update about how the day's going is making this look any better for me. There's no update that is optimistic. I'm just updating you on.
Nah, I get that one.
I get the bad day that I'm having, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's the best one.
So then, right, the bad day that I'm having. Yeah. So to the point where, bro, work is stressing me out, and in our conversations are now stressing me out, because the more I say I don't know if it's really looking like it, it's like your persistence cannot always outweigh an actual situation where it's like, this isn't about willpower. And it's like, oh, I just don't want it as much. That in that instance, this is not about how I want it or don't want it.
Yeah.
This is about the fact that I'm stressed, overworked, tired, and done out. Yeah.
Do you think you could have stated that like earlier? Like even when he was asking you, like, boom, boom, you could have been like, do you know what, Airz? Today, it's a long day. I don't think it's gonna happen today.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like earlier, so at least then, yeah.
Funny enough, I probably at some point in the day said something along those lines. But I will say this though, yeah? If I say, right, you know what, it's not really looking good. Yeah? For example, if I say it's not really looking good. I understand that not everybody's going to go, oh, okay, I hear you, bro, it's not looking good. Fully understand, fully get you, we'll work it out, whatever.
Yeah.
Some people hear you say it's not looking good, and then they go, no, but we can make it work though, we can make it work, we can make it work. And so at the end of the day, each time that I'm stating the fact that I still, finishing time's getting later, to say back, you know what though, don't panic, because the interview's later.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it ain't like it's not like I'm sat on a bus.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for a bus to take me to the interview, and I'm saying, the bus is gonna be 3 hours later. And you go, don't worry, because we'll do the interview in 5 hours. Like, I'm not just sitting around waiting to start. I'm going through a day that ain't really leaving me in the position to really do that thing well.
I do hear it. I hear it.
In terms of...
What?
Okay. In terms of Maino, that's an interesting one, actually, because that day, or that morning, rather, a couple things. First of all, these American artists are not my brethren. First of all, they're not my brethren. Secondly, like, this is what I need to understand, because really, like, this is Pandora's box, bro. There's no non-Pandora's box way to do this, bro. End of the day, like, one of the things that I've had to learn, and I'm still trying to learn, is about how to put yourself first, bro. How to treat yourself like you matter, bro. 100. How to be number one for yourself, bro. I don't need to spill my whole guts out on camera right now about my life and about who I don't have and what I don't have.
That's what we want anyway.
I didn't have. No, but what I'm saying is, where it lands is the point where it's like raw. Like, I don't always look after me first, man. I often allow myself to succumb to what other people prioritize. More so than what I know in my heart matters. For me, fam. And at the end of the day, like, the people pleasing thing and trying to make everyone happy all the time, it burns you out, man.
100%.
I've spent a large part of my life, child and adult life, doing this. And I'm tired, fam. And so ultimately, like, I get it. Artists are over here. They're on their run. They got stuff to do, business and personal. They're doing their thing. They might even see it like they're doing man a solid by squeezing man in to even fit man in, because you're big, whoever you are, you're busy. All of that I respect,
Sorry, bro.
And I hear all of that, you know. I do get it, you know. But then it comes the thing where it's like, bro, I'm just at a certain point in life. My personal life is at a certain point in life right now, yeah? And so, obviously, we do, whatever it is you do when we're not on this pod, you know what you do. You know how you're paying your wages, you know your grind, yeah?
Priorities. And
I know mine, as you know yours, yeah? 100%. So, end of the day, a rap star who's in England on a run, doing his thing. It's like, yeah, I love all of that. I do like that. There's a limit to which I do enjoy all of that, yeah? But as it stands right now today, unfortunately, secrets out, I'm not just Dee Gully, the podcast guy, the YouTube guy. Like, my real life behind the curtains is far less entertaining, far less desirable, far less a lot of things really, bro. And so the truth is, it's like, like, All right, cool. Good for you that you can do 2 in the morning. Dwayne McLean cannot do 2 in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
As much as I would like to,
No, I hear it.
I've got a life, my life. And my life ain't working around the schedule of rap stars who can sit down anytime they want to sit down. This is not my life, bro.
Yeah.
And so as it pertains, and furthermore, the Maino thing, right?
Oh, shit.
There's I can't really say too much on the Maino thing right now because, right, if obviously I know I didn't make it, and I know it was in the morning, and I know we'd spoke, and I know I didn't come, and whatever. But ultimately, I'm saying, raw. I don't know if it was as long as 2 weeks. I don't know how long ago the Maino interview was, right?
Yeah, it's around the 15th or something.
Around the 15th.
Yeah.
So for the 15th, right? So from the 15th,
My pops come on from hospital on the 14th or something like that, so it's the day after. Because I remember he told me go get it done and come back and that.
Yeah.
You know them one, yeah.
So on the 15th, yeah, from between the 15th and the 25th, I didn't speak to anybody. From the 15th to the 25th, I didn't chat to nobody. I didn't post nothing on the internet. I didn't post nothing on no story, nothing on Instagram, nothing on nothing. You check my Instagram now. Last picture man put up before the fling man fling out yesterday. Last picture man fling out was like a month earlier. So man ain't done nothing. So so man is seeing in one dimension, man can go raw. Okay, cool. He no-showed our obligation, and man ain't heard from him. And that is in one dimension, and that's fair. There's another dimension running alongside it though, where upon further inspection you can go, all right, cool, I can understand, well, not even that I can understand, but I can understand he ain't turned up to this and man ain't heard from him, whatever, but 10 days later he still ain't said shit. And he still ain't posted shit, he ain't said nothing, and it's like, you can't be doing all this because of fucking Maino, bro. Like, man are not disappearing for 10, 11 days because man missed a link up with Maino. That's just not what happened.